Hello, everybody. I've been trying to get on YouTube for the last 20 minutes. Been having problems. Got this new computer, so I was just trying to get it going, and man, is it taking forever. But finally, I got it going, so here I am. And yeah, I'm going to be offering some free 9-world rune readings. If anybody's interested in getting a rune reading, I'll just wait around for some more people to get online right now. And yeah, we'll go through the 9 worlds. If you don't know, there's 8 directions within the thunder wheel, and the center would be the 9th direction, meaning that is Midgard, meaning Earth. That is the center is where all of the directions intersect. They all meet us in the middle of the thunder wheel, and they're very powerful rune readings. They really reveal or help direct, show you the energy that's going on in your life with whatever the focus is that you have. And yeah, I found out when I do them with myself, they're kind of your own intentions can get in the way when you do them for yourself. You know, it's kind of hard to stay detached from what the desired outcome that you want. So it's very good to have somebody give you a reading that doesn't have any emotional connection to you. It really helps. So yeah, if anybody's interested in getting a 9-world rune reading, I'd like to offer some free ones right now so you can see how I do it. And I do it in the Thunder Wizard style. I've been certified by him through his rune certification program. And it's a very powerful way of interpreting the runes, and it really feels like the real meat and bones of the runes, you know, because he basically went back to the original, the old language, and seen the root of these the names of the runes, and that's how he came with the actual meanings of them, especially when doing divination, but also when doing meditation on the runes too. When you do them with his definitions and you face those directions, they're very powerful. I mean, very strong. So yeah, it looks like there's one person right here so far. I'll wait a little bit longer. I was checking out the sky right now. We got that. If you've been watching the Thunder Wizards channel, he's been talking about the cluster of planets that are going to be aligning on December 25th, and they're getting pretty close. Right now, we got 4 planets right now in the sign of Sagittarius. There's going to be a total of 6 on September the 25th, but right now we got K2, Saturn, Sun, and Jupiter in the sign of Sagittarius in the 7th house. By Christmas, there's going to be Moon and Mercury are also going to get in there. There's going to be 6 planetary alignments in the sign of Sagittarius. And if you're watching his channel, he's talking about the Sagittarius is in the center of our galaxy, that black hole. So there's a really a deep unknown void right there. You know, that's the center. There's that void of creation, that energy that's going on there. You know, that's that K2 brings that high spirituality to us, really connects us. All right, everything's good. And yeah, it's really, if you have time to do meditation on December the 25th, Christmas. I know it's Christmas, but I know people celebrate Christmas usually on Christmas Eve. You know, they wait till midnight and they open up all the presents and all that stuff. And usually at nighttime on Christmas, I don't know. If you have time, I would recommend doing some kind of spiritual work on Christmas Day, especially looking at yourself, getting rid of the things that you don't want in your life anymore, getting rid of that unconscious blockages, those fears. You know, I don't know if they're going to disappear on that actual day, but, you know, looking at them and going deep, really feeling the energy of the universe, the sky, the stars, how it affects you inside of you. It'll be a really powerful night to do mantras, to do rituals, even just basic meditation. You know, it's going to be a powerful day. Looks like there's one person watching right now. If you want to get a rune reading, just let me know. Just leave a comment right there, and I could get going right now. We can do a rune reading. What else is going on? Let me see. Let me just pick up let me just select the rune here. Got Ahwaj. Ahwaj is a powerful rune. This is the rune of transformation. Speaking of what was going on with the clusters of planets going on, this is the rune of transformation. This originates in the south. It's in the center. There are 3 tiers of runes, 8 runes in each tier. This is the middle tier. The middle tier really represents the mental, the psychological, and this is the rune that's right in the center of all the runes, and it's in the south, in the fire home. The fire home is a very powerful home of transformation, and that's basically, I just picked the rune just to see what's going on, what's going to happen with this energy that I'm doing tonight. And Ahwaj is the rune of transformation, involuntary transformation. It's going to transform you whether you wanted to or not. So it's best to go with the flow when it comes to Ahwaj. Hello, Moon Lover. Moon Lover, would you like to get a rune reading? Looks like you're the only person watching. If you want to get a rune reading, just let me know. I don't see anybody else on here. I'm going to shuffle these cards right here. You can do a focus on anything in your life. All right. Yeah, so you want to get a rune reading, let's do it. So basically, you can have a focus on the reading if you want to. Or, like the shirt? You can do a focus on the reading if you want to. Or you can just get a general reading about what's going on in your life right now. If you're going to have a focus of the reading, you don't want to ask like a specific yes or no question. You don't want to ask, I'm going to go apply for this job. Am I going to get it? You want to just say, I'm applying for this job or something like that. Or, okay, so you're going to go for a general reading. Okay, that's cool. So we'll see what's going on with that. And the general reading might point out certain things. It might stimulate something in your mind about something going on in your life. It might point you in a right direction or a better direction or a enhanced direction in your life, whatever's going on. And we'll see what's going on. So I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times. And what I want you to do is I want you to inhale. And then I'm gonna cut the cards and I'm gonna shuffle them. And as soon as I shuffle them together, that's when you exhale. But we're gonna do that 3 times for the higher self, the lower self, and the middle self. Odin, Vili, and Ve. So if you can do that right now. So if you could go ahead and inhale, and we're gonna ask for the wisdom of Odin. And exhale. Okay. So now we're going to ask for the wisdom of Vili. And go ahead and inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to go ahead and ask for the wisdom of Ve, the center, the heart. So go ahead and inhale. And exhale. Okay, so now I'm going to grab 9 cards for the 9 worlds, and we'll see what's going on. Just keep your focus. Keep yourself open to the energy of the gods, the universe. We want to know the truth about everything, the direction that we're going in. We want it to be real. So here we go. I'm going to grab one for the north. And we'll go for the northeast. one for the east. I got room here. Okay. One for the southeast. Ay, ay, ay. Now, well, I forgot to grab the center, but I'm going to do it last. So we're going to go for the south now. Southwest. And we're going to do the west now. And the northwest. And now I'm going to get the center. I was supposed to grab the center first, but I messed up. It's all right, though. I think it's going to be good. Okay. All right, so let me write these down on this sheet right here. And I'll show you exactly what runes you got. So let me do Midgard, center rune, north, northeast, east, southeast, and we got the south. Now we're going over to the, what is it, the southwest. We're going to do the west and the northwest. Okay. So this is what you got right here. If you can see these. So we're going to start with the center. Hello, crone woman walking. What's going on? All right. So let's go with the center. The center, you got the Othal rune. Othal is originally in the northwest, in the home of the Ascended Masters, and the center really represents your conscious awareness. It's your conscious awareness, what you're experiencing within your awakening state. So the Othal rune really represents that you're very grounded right now. You're very grounded on this earth, on this planet, on life. Could be anything, that connection to the spirit, to the universe is coming in you, and it's just keeping you very grounded. You feel good, stable on your feet. So that's a very powerful rune right there for you. Coming over into the north, we got Menage. Menage means knowledge, but we got it reversed right here. So the north really represents the energy that's coming to you. Either you're feeling it already or you haven't felt it yet, but it's about to come to you. That's what the north energy represents. And we got this Menage. So, it really it could represent like some kind of a confusion energy that's coming to you. Some kind of a lack of understanding about something is going on. But, since this rune represents something that's an energy that's barely coming to you, we want to look at the counterbalancing rune so we could prevent that confusion from coming in. We want to reverse it. We want to get it to represent knowledge, representing clarity about whatever's going on, whatever you can relate it to. And Menage originally originates in the southwest, and it is on the first tier. And I got the whole rune wheel right here. Yeah, so we the counterbalance is in the northeast, and the counterbalancing rune is the rune of Uruj. Uruj really represents like physical power, physical strength, fearlessness, courage. It really represents that strong kind of energy. And it's really when you're feeling some kind of confusion, what Uruj teaches is to just not think about it so much, just to go out and get like physical, like when people are getting confused and like that, I got to go for a walk, I got to go take a walk and, just let it out, let the energy start flowing within me, kind of distract yourself from it and let energy start coming through you in a physical way, or do some exercise, or, do some kind of physical something. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So we want to do that with the way we prevent this energy from coming into you is to kind of get into some kind of physical exercise, going hiking or whatever, any kind of stuff like that. Over here, moving over to the northeast, we got the Isa rune. The northeast is the home of Asgard. This is the home of the celestial gods, the really that live in timeless infinity, and this really represents your hopes, your aspirations, um, that kind of energy. So the Isa rune really represents your identity. It really represents your really your ego is in balance. This rune can't be reversed. So when it comes to your connection to those celestial gods up there, you got a good connection with them. You're very, this one's saying you're really grounded right here in reality. This one right here is also you got a very healthy ego. You're very open to the aspiration, that aspirational energy from the gods, the higher gods of timeless infinity. So that's a good energy right there. This is like the highest of ether. Ether is starting to really take its form within the east, but really right here is like it's the mixture of the mist home, the water home, and the ether. It's starting to form into ether. So that really represents that higher consciousness energy. So there's a good connection going on right there. When it comes to the east really represents your own identity. And we got the Rune of Perthro right here. Perthro really represents you're following your true path. You're on your correct path in life right now. Everything is good. You're not doing anything wrong. Whatever's gone on in your life is happening because it's whatever. It's teaching you lessons. It's helping you move forward, helping you awake to the spirituality that you were talking about. And so everything you're doing right now within your identity, within your ego, is in line with your true path. So that's a good energy to have right there. Moving over to the southeast, this is the home of the dwarves. They represent the energy within our lower selves, and we got the Rune of Tiwaj right here, but it's reversed also. And Tiwaj really represents that higher consciousness kind of energy. When it's upright, it really represents like a victory kind of an energy, overcoming negativity. Right here, this means like, it's the opposite of that. When it comes to intending your reality, you want to find some more confidence with that, like you said, dealing with heartbreak, that's a tough energy to deal with, that can bring anybody down. Of course, it's going to bring us down. We're also going to learn from it too. So, that's what's being pointed out right here with that energy. We want to reverse that energy. The way we reverse that, this originates in the north, the Rune of Tiwaj. The counterbalancing rune to that is the Laguj rune in the south. And the Laguj really represents being really in touch emotionally. We might be talking about yourself, being in touch with your emotions, really being very aware of your feelings, owning your feelings, and expressing your feelings, talking to friends, family about what's going on. That's how we reverse this rune right here to get back to that energy of the north, which is that purified water energy. It really represents that pure energy coming in, brand new energy coming into our life. That's how we want to reverse this rune, is by becoming more connected to your emotions, and that's how you can counterbalance that rune right there. When it comes to the south, this really represents the actions that you're taking in life. This is the south is the fire home. It represents that energy. And we got the Rune of Wound Joe. Wound Joe right here. Wound Joe represents pure joy, pure enjoyment of life. It really represents the camaraderie with family and friends. And so when it comes to the actions that you're taking, there's you're in line with your true path right here too. you're following everything. You're feeling good about the actions that you're taking. Yeah, this is just represents just some good positive energy going on with the actions that you take in terms of the these are like the nine minds of ourselves. When it comes to the fire home, you're very in tune with that fiery energy. You're being able to burn out the excess energy, and you're using the energy of fire, the action energy, in a correct manner. So when it comes over to the southwest, this is the home of the unconscious, the home of Helheim, the underworld, where we go to when we pass on, or we make it out of it. We make it out of the human incarnation. But the underworld really represents the unconscious. What's going on in your unconscious mind right now? So right now, this rune of Ahwaj, this is the rune of transformation. This is the rune of shamanic death, transforming yourself. So in terms of your unconscious is very in tune with that world. The whole underworld really represents, the death and transformation. We move on from one life to another. Before we move on to that next life, we assess what's going on, what happened in that previous life, what went on. What was good, what did we learn, what didn't we do, what we programmed ourselves to do in that life, and we didn't do it. Damn, I didn't do it this time. I got to do it again. I want to go back. So you're in touch with your unconscious is all good. This rune can't be reversed, so that there's transformation going on an unconscious level. You're very aware of the transformative energy that's going on in your life right now, in terms of what you were putting in the comments right there. So that's good energy going on there. When it comes to the west is how you give to other people, or how you give to whatever you're focusing on in the reading. This represents the terrestrial gods. They're the gods of time and space, and they represent a lot of wisdom. They got a lot of wisdom since they've been around time and space for so long. They have plenty of time to know that life is an illusion. We're here to enjoy it, stuff like that. So this is the rune of Hayalaj. Hayalaj really represents that rune of it's like a self-assessment kind of an energy. It's the opposite from Ahwaj. This is in the north. This is in the south. But Hayalaj really represents like that voluntary willingness to look at yourself and assess what's going on within yourself, getting rid of bad habits, any fears, stuff like that that's going on within your life. And it really represents that Mother Hole too, that snow, that purifying energy that's coming into your life. So when it comes to also, we can look at this like the way you give to other people is really that positive good energy. So that'll help you attract more positive people within your life right now. When it comes to the northwest, we got the rune of Sowell, and the northwest really represents the ascended masters, and they could represent your spirit guides, people that the spirits that guide you in your life. Sowell is representative of our soul, and the northwest, they really show you the energy that you have, or the energy that you need, or the energy that you're lacking. But this is a positive rune right here. So they're saying that you're very connected to your soul right now. You're in line with your soul. And that's pretty revealing right there, because we got Ahwaj right here in the unconscious, and we got Hayalaj here. Those are good runes to have right here. So it just means that they're letting you know that you're very connected to your inner self. You're in alignment with who you really are. So we got some good runes here. There's let me see if there's any. What we like to do is look for like rows of 3 that are reversed, either up, down, left, right, diagonally, stuff like that. Yeah, there's not too much of that I don't see there. But yeah, it's basically a pretty good rune reading right here. If you got any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and write them down there. Let's see. What's up, Western Raven? Satchel Runestones. While ago, still getting to know them. All right. So well, you're asking like a specific question there. That I really couldn't answer. If you're gonna find someone in 2020, I don't really do those exact predictions. I'm not a psychic. I just read the runes and use my intuition as well. But if you if you really follow what the runes are telling you to do, about what I was explaining and stuff, you're eventually going to attract, whatever, the right people are going to come into your life. That right person will come into your life. I mean, 2020, it's a whole year, so I'm pretty sure it'll happen. You just get yourself in alignment with everything that's going on here and it'll be all good. When we're on our true path, that's when the correct people come into our lives and things start going really good within our lives. So yeah, let me put these away here. All right. All right. So what was that? Western Raven. I'm also curious about Raido in terms of a person in my life. Well, I don't really understand what you're asking. Raido really represents like a right action, following your true path, doing the right thing in your life. So there's a person coming into your life, and what did you pick that rune when you were thinking about that person? Or, I mean, I don't understand. If you could give me more information, I could help you out with that. With the Raido. Raido's originally in the south. It's the in the first tier, really represents the physical. But you did. Yes, you did. So you picked that rune when you were thinking about that person. So it could really mean that that person's really right for you. If it's an intimate relationship or a friendship, whatever's going on, it really represents that there's like you're on your true path. You're doing the right thing. You're in alignment with things. Let's see. So what time is it? Yeah, I could do another 9-world rune reading if anybody else is interested in getting another 9-world rune reading or a 9-world rune reading. I could do that. I know we got Western Raven here. Okay, Western Raven's interested. If there's anybody else interested in getting a 9-world rune reading, just leave another comment right there, or otherwise I'll just give one to Western Raven, and we'll see what's going on there. So I'll wait just a little bit longer. Let me shuffle the cards a little more while I'm waiting a little bit. Okay, doesn't look like anybody else. So I'll wait a few more seconds. If not, then Western Raven's going to get a rune reading. If you purchase a rune reading, when we're talking over the phone, it's a lot more, we can get into more detail about what's going on. We're having that one-on-one conversation. We're having that exchange of energy. It's a more deeper reading than what I'm doing right here. I'm kind of just going through them really quick. But so if anybody's interested in those, just go to greg.thunderwizard.com and we can get into it in more detail. Okay, so Western Raven, let's do a rune reading for you because I don't see anybody else. Oh, we got 2 whole viewers. So if you want to have a focus of the reading, go ahead and do that. Or you can get just a general reading. And like with Moon Lover, it's going to point out, it might stimulate certain things that are going on inside yourself. It might point into certain directions or whatever. But if you have a focus of the reading, you can do that too. I'm interested in pursuing a new career. What can I expect if I do this? You don't want to ask like specific yes or no questions. Kind of leave it open-ended so the gods, the universe can really bring in that energy. So, what I want you to do is, like I was doing earlier, is I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times for the higher, lower, and middle selves for Odin, Vili, and Ve. And we want to bring their wisdom into the reading, and we want to get a true, accurate reading. So let's do this. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times, and as I break the cards open, I want you to inhale. And then when you exhale, that's when I'm going to shuffle the cards. So we get that energy. I want to get your energy involved. Okay. Okay. So just a general reading. Okay. So if you're ready, let's go. So go ahead and inhale. And we're going to ask for the wisdom of Odin. And exhale. Okay, and go ahead and inhale, and we'll ask for the wisdom of Vili. Exhale. Okay, and one last time, inhale, and we'll ask for the wisdom of Ve. And exhale. All right. So I'm going to pick the nine cards with the center first this time, Midgard. So we go for the center and the north, northeast, the east. Need a bigger table. Southeast, south, the southwest, the west, and the northwest. Okay. So let me write those down so I can show them to you. That's Midgard. Let's go with the north. Northeast. The east. What we got here? Need more ink. The southeast. South, southwest, the west, and the northwest. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, cool. So these are the runes that you got here. So we're going for a general kind of a reading here. So this might stimulate certain things that are going on. within your life. Um, leave comments if you want. So let's start. So Midgard represents your conscious self. And right here we got the Tiwaj rune, and it's reversed. So this really represents that kind of a I'm feeling defeated kind of an energy going on within your conscious self. Maybe you can figure out what that is, what's going on there, feeling like you're not succeeding in something. What we want to reverse this rune. Tiwaj, it originates in the north, and I was doing this earlier on the counterbalancing rune for this is Laguj. Laguj really represents reconnecting to your emotions, really connecting to why you are really truly passionate about something, like whatever you're feeling defeated by, whatever is making you feel that way, whatever that focus was, you want to reconnect to why you're interested in whatever it is that we're talking about, whatever it is that you can relate to with this. That's what Laguj is about. It's about owning your emotions. It's about not stuffing them down and not expressing yourself. When you do that, it just builds up. It builds up pressure within yourself, and eventually you're going to blow up. You don't want to do that. You want to have people to talk to. You want to express your emotions. You want to own your emotions. You want to feel them, even if they're negative emotions. You want to feel no matter what. You don't want to hold back anything. You always want to let things go. You just want to find those true friends, true family, true people to talk to about what's going on within yourself. That's how we reverse that rune in the center. When it comes to the north, this is the energy that's coming into your life. You may be feeling now, or it's coming into your life. It's about to come into your life. And this is the rune of Ahwaj. Ahwaj is a powerful rune. Rune originates in the east, and it really represents your intuition, your connection to the gods, having a strong ability to pick up on the intuitive advice that they're giving you. So this is the energy that's coming to you, which is good. This is going to help you with this center rune right here. It's a strong energy. So, you want to be receptive to that energy, especially right now in these times where these planets are coming together on December 25th. It's a really good time to feel this kind of energy, this kind of connection to the gods. You'll feel it. You feel it in the gut, in the heart, in the higher self, all those places. So that's a good energy that's coming to you. When it comes to the northeast, we got the rune of Ahwaj, and the northeast is the home of the celestial gods. It really represents your hopes, your aspirations. That higher, super conscious energy that you're connected to. And the rune of Ahwaj really represents that spiritual transformation, involuntary transformation. It's transformation that's going to happen to you no matter what. It's the rune of death. Death. With death comes transformation. So that's another. These are connected right here. We can see those good connections right here with those. So the celestial guys are letting you know, you don't want to resist this energy that's coming to you to transform, to become more confident in your life, in a certain area of your life, expressing your emotions, having that connection, that intuitive connection to the gods. You want to surrender to that. You want to feel that. You want to listen to your intuition. That's what that energy is going on right there. When it comes to the east represents your identity. And this is kind of like how you give to yourself. It represents your ego. And we have the rune of Othal, and Othal is reversed. So that represents like a feeling of being ungrounded. Like you don't feel stable in your life in terms of like your ego, how you're giving to yourself. So that's that feeling right there, that that instability. We see it in your conscious self right here, and we're seeing it in your ego, and it gets you that feeling of ungroundedness. You're not connected to the earth. What you can do here is like face the energy of the sun, and what I like to do is that when I'm out in nature, just standing, watching the sunrise in the morning, you want to put the more weight on your heels, the heels of your feet, than your toes. And you kind of want to lean back just a little bit. And you feel that energy of the sun coming through you and going down into the earth, and the earth energy coming through you, going back up there. You'll feel like you'll become like a conductor of energy, and you'll feel that groundedness going on. You could even do it in your home too. Just face the east and feel that energy. But the way we counterbalance the Othal rune, this originates in the northwest, and the counterbalancing rune is, I'm trying to think of it without looking at the book right there, my diagram right there. It is the Menage Room. So Menage really represents the divine mind. That's like it's going to really help you. Menage is about connecting to your true mind, to your true connection to the gods. And, you have that energy coming to you right now with the Ehwaj room. So that's a good energy. So, you'll feel that connection. Divine mind really, like I was saying about connecting with through the sun or stuff like that, through meditation, that's really going to help you with that. The way to counterbalance that. So that, we see some good connections right here, some similarities going on there. When it comes to the southeast, this is the rune of how you're intending your reality. So we got a reverse rune here too. This is the Thurisaj rune, and Thurisaj really represents life force energy. It represents your boundaries, your identity as well, empowering yourself with life force energy. But we got it reversed right here. So when it comes to like intending your reality, there's there's some kind of boundary issues going on within yourself. Maybe you're thinking of other people trying to, how do you say, like you're trying to please them instead of more of yourself when it comes to intending the reality that you want. That's hard for all of us too, intending our reality and going against what our parents want us to do, or, even our friends, or even just basic society. So there's like that boundary issue. You want to really connect with your identity, and, you want to be confident in intending what you want. You don't want to be a selfish, rude person about it, but you really want to stand on your own 2 feet. You want to ground yourself and, this is what I want in my life. I want to intend my reality this way. That's how you're going to reverse this. The reversed rune, the counterbalancing rune for Thurisaj, is in the west, and that is the Rune of Gabbo. Gabbo is really it's a rune that represents equal exchange of energy with people, and really it represents also like giving to other people with no expectation of reward. So that's how you kind of counterbalance this rune. And really what I was saying about really taking control of your life and intending your own reality. So that's what you want to do with that rune right there. Also that giving to other people with no expectations too, that really helps solidify your boundaries. It kind of sounds like it doesn't, but it does. But you also don't let other people take advantage of who you are, your energy. You don't want that. But when you have those no expectations and you give to other people that you love and respect in your life, that energy gets balanced within you, and you have those healthy boundaries. You got your own identity. You're very connected to it. So when it comes to the south, we got the rune of Hayalaj. Hayalaj. The south really represents the actions that you're taking in your life. It represents your energy body, how empowered your energy body is. So when it comes to the actions that you're taking, the Hayalaj rune really represents that energy of a self-assessment, where you're voluntarily wanting to look within yourself and look at, the things that are blocking you, the challenges that are going on in your life, whatever it is, that's the self-sabotaging things that are going in your life. So the Hayalaj is a very purifying kind of an energy. So that's a good energy too. there's good things that are working with you so far right here that we see. And so yeah, when it comes to taking actions in your life, you want to take the time to just do that, looking within yourself and seeing the bad stuff. And I don't want to be like this no more, and I want to be more of a positive person. I want to do this in my life, what have you. That's how you start really feeling this energy in terms of the actions that you're taking in your life. So when it comes to the Southwest, this rune really represents the unconscious, and it's the rune of the underworld. And we got a reverse rune here, and this is the rune of Perthro. I think I mentioned Perthro before in the previous reading, but Perthro really represents following your true path. When it's reversed like this, on an unconscious level, what's being said is like, you're not doing the right thing. You're not following your true path right now. Whatever it is you're doing, the direction that you think you're going, you should really stop doing it that way and start going to a new path, going on a different direction. Everything that it really represents following your true orlog when it's right side up. When it's reversed like that, it means like, something's going on. You're not following your true path. Your unconscious is aware of that. On an unconscious level, you know what's up. You know what the right thing to do is, and you just got to really go into that meditation and really look inside and find that, with Haya, self-assessment, looking inside, Perthro letting you know that you should do the same thing with the unconscious. That's what you want to do there. So the reverse rune for Perthro is over in the northeast, and that rune is Nauthish. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, Nauthish. Nauthish really represents the thinking out of the box, thinking in a new way of going a direction in your life, finding a new way to go in your life. Instead of the direction that you were going, you want to go to a new way. You want to think more creatively. Nauthish really represents that the two sticks rubbing together to create fire. When the ancient people were freezing, they invented fire. They had to find a way to keep warm. So they thought out of the box, and they discovered a new way of thinking. So that's how you reverse this rune in the unconscious. When it comes to the West, this is how you give to other people. It can also say how you're giving to whatever you're thinking about, whatever you can relate this rune to. It really represents your empathic energy within yourself. And we got a reverse rune right here too. This is the Menage Room. This is reversed. Menage really represents the divine mind, being really connected to who you really are, and having that strong connection to the spirits, to the universe, to the gods, the energy that's coming into you. You got a really strong connection. But right here, it's saying that there's not that strong a connection to your mind. That it represents that confusing kind of energy that's going on. Making a lot of art. Cool. Art. Nice. Yeah, so we want to reverse the Menage Room. And the reverse rune, let me see. So I go. Actually, the way to reverse this rune is with Othal. Othal, right side up. And that rune really represents getting grounded, being grounded. Doing that art, art really will keep you grounded on this earth, expressing yourself through your art. That's how we reverse this. That's how you reconnect to your true mind. Your true mind really represents, it's the reflection of your soul, the mind, the moon. The moon is the reflection of the sun. The sun is the soul. And it really represents reconnecting to your emotions, who you really are. And, the way we reverse that is reconnecting to the Othal rune, right side up. And that gives us that grounding energy where we're connected on the earth, but we also have that connection to the gods up there too, as well. When it comes to the Northwest, this is the home of the Ascended Masters, and they really give us that advice. They tell us what we need, what we have, what we're lacking. So right here we got the rune of Uruj, and Uruj is a very powerful rune. So what the ascended masters are telling you is that you really got a lot of courage. You got strong heart. You got that the urus really represents that bull, the ancient bull, the ancient aurochs, which is it's like 2 times bigger than the cows of nowadays. It really represents that fearlessness, that energy of charging forward, going after what you want, fearlessness. That's that courage. Yeah, courage. So that they're saying you got that courage within you. Even though unconsciously you're not on the true path, you got that courage to counter all of these reverse runes and really get on your true path. And so let's see if there's any 3 reversed, 3 reversed, 3 reversed, 3 reversed, 3 reversed. No. I mean, we got reverse here, reverse here, reverse here. This side of the wheel really represents how you give to other people. We got the transformation right here, involuntary transformation. You want to start grounding yourself, and you want to just establish healthy boundaries within your life. And you reconnect to your divine mind, have that courage, keep on with that courage. And that's how you get on your proper path. And, you start attracting the things that you really want in your life. That's what's going on with this. So that's your reading right there. Check that out. So that's that one. What's going on in these comments here? Hi, Ashley. Mountain wants a rune reading. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Western Raven. Let's see. What's the time? 6. Okay. I could do one more rune reading. I know there's a few people here. Let's see. It looks like Mountain wants a rune reading. If you're still there. I don't know if Ashley, if you're still there too. If you guys want rune readings, we could. I could pick a number from 0 to 100, and whoever gets the number closest, I'll give the reading to that person. So if there's anybody else that wants a rune reading, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments, and we'll see what's going on to help you guys out with whatever's going on in life, Let's see. Anybody? If anybody else would like a rune reading, just leave it in the comments there. If not, then I'll just give a rune reading to Mountain. And as I'm waiting, I'll start shuffling the cards. So I'll wait just a little more. If no one else replies, then I'll give Mountain a rune reading. Get these cards shuffled. And we'll see what's going on. Time is going by. I'll shuffle these one more time. Okay, so I'll give the last reading to Mountain, and we'll see what's going on. So you can have a focus in the reading if you want, or you can just get a general reading. And like I was saying before, it's going to point out certain things going on in your life, or it might awaken, stimulate something that you want to look at. Excuse me. Okay, so just a general reading. Okay, so Mountain, we're going to do what I was doing earlier. I'm going to shuffle the cards 3 times with you at the same time. And, for the higher self, the lower self, and the middle self. And so I want you to do the 3 exhalations as I shuffle the cards. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and do this. So go ahead and inhale. And we're going to ask for the wisdom of Odin. And exhale. And inhale again. And we ask for the wisdom of Vili, the lower self. And exhale. And inhale one last time for the wisdom of Ve, the middle self. And exhale. Okay. So we're going to do the center rune first, Midgard. And the north. Northeast. We're going to do the east. Southeast. The south. Southwest. The west. And the northwest. Okay. So let me write these down. Midgard, the north, northeast, the east. I'm running out of ink. The southeast, the south, southwest, the west, and the northwest. All right. So let's go for this one. So these are the runes that you got. Okay. So we're going to start with the center. Center represents your conscious self, how you are experiencing the energy going on in your life right now. And we got a reversed rune here. This is the rune of Berkanaj, and this really represents it means that something's coming to an end in your life. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but when it's upright, it really represents like the birth of something new coming into your life. When it's reversed like this, it means that you're feeling like something's coming to an end in your life. Something is if we're talking about like a relationship, it could mean that the relationship's not necessarily coming to an end, but like a certain way of communicating with each other needs to come to an end in order for the relationship to really flourish, to be more positive. It could even represent like a job. You know, maybe you need to do the job a different way. You need to look at the work in a different kind of a way. Or it could mean as well, you know, you want to leave this job, you know, something's coming to an end. I want to get out of there, you know. So that's what that means, that consciously you're feeling like something's coming to an end. Yeah, that could mean that too, an end of a way of thinking. Whatever you feel within yourself that you relate to that rune, that's what it represents. So that's your conscious experience right now. When it comes to the north, this is the energy that's coming to you. You're about to feel it, or you're already starting to feel it. This is the rune of Ingwaj. Ingwaj really represents an energy of something is like starting to cook. Something is incubating. An energy is starting to take form within your life, and it's about to come to you. You're about to experience some kind of new energy. So that's pretty much a good connection right there. Something coming to an end right here, and something new is coming into your life. Some kind of a positive energy. Ingwaj really originates in the underworld, the direction of the southwest. Yeah, it's a good energy. It really represents that the fiery energy of transformation within the underworld. It's it's a transformative energy. So something's incubating to come into your life. It's a good energy. When it comes to the northeast, we got, this is the home of Asgard, the home of these celestial gods. Represents your hopes, your aspirations, your super consciousness. This is the home of Jupiter as well, the highest of spirituality. We got the rune of Diaj right here. Diaj originates in the west, and Diaj really represents, it's a rune of like a positive solar kind of energy. It really represents like a good luck kind of an energy going on. So like the celestial gods are telling you, you got this really good positive energy within your life right now. It's the brightness, the noontime sun is shining on you right now, and you want to use that energy to come into this new beginning within your life. So that's a positive energy right there. That rune can't be reversed. So it just really represents positive energy going on in that direction. When it comes to the east, this is the home of your ego, or how you give to yourself. This is the home of the giants. Really represents energy that's forming, that's really focused on the self, your identity. So we got the rune of Minaj right here. And Minaj really, it's saying that you're really connected in terms of your ego. You're really connected to it in a good mental kind of a way. Minaj represents the divine mind. So you're very super connected to your identity right now. It's a good energy. Like in terms of your ego, it's healthy. You know who you are. You're going in the right direction in life. That's all good right there in the east. When it comes to the southeast, this is the energy of intention, how you intend your reality. This represents the dwarves who reside in our lower consciousness. They feed off of the life force energy that we give them. So you have the rune of Isa here. Isa really represents the ego. Isa is originally in the east. So it really represents that in terms of intending your reality, you're very connected to the way that you're intending. You're doing the right thing. You know what you want in your life, and you want to still stay connected in that way to intending your reality. So it's a good energy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to the south, this is the home of the fire home. And these are the actions that you take in life. So here we got a reverse rune. This is the rune of Elhaj, and it's reversed. Elhaj really represents the energy body, and the south really represents the action. It really represents the energy body as well. Speaking of, Elhaj really originates in the west, but it really represents that when it's upright, that you have a really strong, powerful aura. When it's reversed like this, it can say like the actions that you're taking in life, like you're feeling like a lack of energy going on. You're feeling some kind of weakness in the aura. Something is maybe preventing you from taking action. Need to work on that, Elhaj. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that really represents that. There's those self-doubts and that kind of stuff. It always creates kind of weakness within the aura. And I know it happens to me. Sometimes when I have self-doubts, like my nose will start running, it's like physically you start getting more susceptible to stuff. The way we reverse the Elhaj rune is, the reversed rune for Elhaj is Isa. So that's pretty interesting. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Isa. And that really represents connecting to your true identity, to your true ego, that healthy ego part of yourself. That's how you reverse that rune. Is just reconnecting to who you really are. Doing some meditation on who you are. The East really represents that identity Let's see. Yeah. Trusting the gut instincts, that kind of stuff. I know it's the gut instincts are really the true path that we are supposed to take. I mean, even with myself, when I feel that too, you feel those, like you got to do something, and you always feel those doubts. Like, damn, I don't know, but you got to do it. When you do take those risks, that's when you start feeling better and empowered. Yeah, following the heart, the lower self, and the heart. They're good revealers of what you really need to do in life. So when it comes to the Southwest, this really represents your unconscious, how you're feeling on an unconscious level. So that really represents the energy that we're not aware of. It's unconscious. So we got the Rune of Gabbo here. This is a good rune to have right here. So on an unconscious level, Gabbo represents equal exchange of energy. It represents that giving of energy, giving of yourself to others without that expectation of reward. So on an unconscious level, you're really balanced. Your true deep soul within yourself is truly connected right now in terms of what's going on. Like you say, like you're working on doubts and all that stuff. On an unconscious level, though, you got that confidence, you got that equal energy going on. So you want to bring that out into your conscious self, and start balancing that energy, because this rune represents that equal balancing kind of energy going on within yourself. And that's what you got to do there, is just know on an unconscious level that you're really connected, and it's all good. I'm going to be good. So when it comes to the West, this is how you are giving to others, how you're giving to the doubts or whatever, like you said, about what's going on within yourself, following the heart. We got the Ahwaj rune right here. The Ahwaj rune is the rune of involuntary transformation. These are the gods that are saying, we want to transform you. We want to get you more confident. We want to get you following your true path in life. So they're going to transform you whether you want to or not. So this rune really represents that conflict kind of energy when we're resisting that change. This Ahwaj, it represents that kind of energy where we're resisting, about, following our gut instincts, our heart. So they're saying that, you want to do that. Just surrender to that energy, surrender to that transformative shamanic death. That's what's going on. And you do that, you'll start feeling this good energy that's about to come to you, the Ingwaj energy, and that's, you'll be all right with that energy right there. Yeah, surrender to changing energy. When it comes to the Northwest, right here, this is the home of the Ascended Masters, and they give you advice. They give you good advice. Even if you just want to face the Northwest direction in your life, go into meditation and ask for direction in your life. You'll start getting those instincts about what to do. And the rune that they give you is they're letting you know what you need, what you have, what you're lacking. This is the rune of Haya right here. So they're letting you know that you have the energy within you right now to look inside yourself and do some self-assessment, to transform yourself, to get rid of fears, doubts, the self-sabotaging stuff, that feeling of stop, like, I don't want to know. I don't know if I should go this way. I don't know if I should go that way. They're giving you that energy. They're letting you know that you have that energy within yourself to look inside and do some self-assessment and cleanse yourself, and start doing the right thing. Start doing what feels right in your life, taking risks, empowering yourself. Yeah, so that's good. So this is a pretty positive, good advice kind of energy that's going on within all of these runes right here. So you only got 2 reverse runes. You only got the conscious self and Elhaj reversed. All these other ones are forward, and some of them can't even be reversed at all. So you got good energy going on here. They're basically letting you know you got some good energy going on within yourself. So that's it for that rune reading right there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hi, Laura. I'm doing good. That's the last reading I'm going to do. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, so if anybody would like one of these 9 world rune readings, if you want to purchase one, we could get more into detail about talking about what's going on. And, talking one-on-one is a really good way to really help to heal yourself, especially talking to someone that you're not connected to, someone who's not emotionally connected to you, a friend or, family, anybody like that. When we talk on the phone, we can get into more detail about what's going on in your life. And, because I'm not psychic or anything like that. I'm just reading the runes and, using my intuition as well, from what I've learned from them. And, we can get into more detail. And, also when you talk to somebody too, it really helps to balance you out. And as we're talking, that energy of the universe, those gods, they're coming through me, they're coming through you. We're having that 3 energy kind of thing going on. So it's really helpful to talk like that too. We'll talk like an hour, or if it goes longer, it's all good. Whatever goes on. Let's see. All right. So yeah, I'm going to do some more free rune readings too, coming up. And yeah, that's it for me. So if I don't come back on, you guys have a good Christmas or whatever's going on. If you have time on Christmas, do some meditation. There's going to be that eclipse on Christmas Day. The 6 planets are going to be aligned. The sun, moon, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu are going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. So it's a good time to go over some transformation. And all right, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a good one.